That's right, you know what time it is. That's right, here we go. 10-minute stretching. And we're coming down to the last few days. And hey, see that? You're working out so good. See that? Sleep just fell right off. You know, they flipped up. Got this in San Francisco just before I moved to Hawaii about almost 6 years ago. And that was the best thing ever. But today we're going to deal with some good stretching. Okay, the stretching today we're going to do is moving from one to the next with a fluid movement without stopping. We're going to try that without stopping. Just move, work the whole body, keep in tune with the body, in that energy, and one full fluid movement. Okay, see if you can keep up. If not, it's all right. Hey Google, 10-minute alarm. Okay, so put the feet about a little wider than sort of width apart. Hands to the hips. Breathe in. Look up toward the ceiling. Exhale. Chin toward the chest. Fluid movement. Again, focus in today. Make sure that you're focused on movement. Continual movement. Stay with the breath. Look to the center. Look over the left shoulder. Back to the center. Then over to the right. Try not to put a pause in between any of the movements. It's like a dance, a fluid dance, moving from one to the next. Come back to the center, then drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Got that power stance, okay, that little Superman, Superwoman, that power stance. Hands to the hips, makes you feel good. Nice and fluid. Back to the center. Drop the hands down, roll the shoulder blades back. Lift them up. Going to the shoulders. Isolating that shoulder joint. Feel just the shoulder movement. Lighten the hands, opposite direction. Follow the breath. When you open up, bring the breath and allow the breath in. When you contract or go downward, we exhale out. Center the shoulders, then lift them up, breathe in. Exhale, let those hands slide on down. Again, breathe in, expansion. Exhale out, let it go. Up again. Lower down. Nice and smooth up. Back down. Turn to your left. Okay? Press into the outer edge of that back foot. Front foot pointing straight to the front. Now slowly just sink down in your center and stack your left knee over the left ankle. Hands right straight down to the side. We don't want to lean forward or back. Try to keep centered. Keep the hip bones pointing straight toward the front. That's why we got that back leg at a 45-degree angle. Find that center. Lengthen that front leg. Now going heel toe, pivot to the opposite side. Stay in your center. Get the hips squared up. Drop the hips. Right straight down, not forward. Stack that right knee over the ankle. Now the knee doesn't go over the ankle because we don't want these ligaments, these medial and lateral ligaments, we don't want them overstretched. That's when we get those knee problems. So don't go over the knee. Lengthen that front leg, square up to the front. Walk the feet out wider if you can. Toes pointing straight forward. Hands to the waist. Breathe in. Squeeze the elbows behind your back. Open up the chest. Press into the outer edge of your feet. Now lean forward. Keep centered. Once you get halfway down, pause. Now press into the outer feet. Press into your thighs slightly and pull the torso forward. Like the energy from the crown of the head is going to the front. Now exhale, fold deeper. Squeeze the elbows behind your back to keep that chest open and keep the neck in alignment with the rest of your spine. Now pause again. Feel that pressure in the outer edge of your feet. Squeeze the elbows tighter behind the back if you're able. Feel comfortable where you're at and fold deeper on your exhale. Try to align the crown of the head with the toe tips. It's up to you to walk the feet out wider or closer together. Now as you breathe in, lift up the torso. Keep that pressure grounded in the feet. Ride your breath in. Once you come all the way up to the top, I want you to slide your hands as you exhale down the outside of your thighs. Now breathe in, bring the arms up to a T position. Exhale, bring the hands behind your back, and you're going to interlace your fingers behind the back. Roll your shoulder blades back. Feel that breath coming in. Roll them up Exhale as they go downward. Punch the knuckles toward the floor and just a slight lean back. Breathe it in. Now exhale. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Fold at the waist. Again, that pressure in the outer edge of your feet. Let yourself fold smoothly. Halfway down. Now breathe in. Reach those knuckles up toward the ceiling. Lengthen your spine. Now exhale. Fold at the waist. Don't tuck the chin. Press into the outer edge of your feet. Exhale. Now release. Inhale. Slowly come back up. Ride your breath in as you're slowly coming up. As the hands come down to that lower back. Hands to the waist again. Now walk the feet in just a heel toe all the way in. Walk them in nice and smooth. Hip width apart. And then circle the hips. Feel that acetabulum, that socket right in here. Feel that femur bone, that lower leg bone, upper leg bone right here. Feel that head of it rolling in the socket. Opposite direction. Again, feel that movement, especially right in here. Get the hips in there. If it hurts, make them slower and a little narrower. Back to your center. Okay, walk the feet all the way together. Now this time, breathe in. Bring the hands up and over the head. Look up toward the ceiling. Exhale. Turn the palms out. Hands coming down to the side. Once they're right to the side, fold at the waist. Once you're halfway down, as your hands come down behind your calves. Press into the calf slightly. Now lift your torso up. Center yourself into your feet. Exhale. Now fold. Slight pressure into your calves and let the chest come down toward your thighs. Pause. Breathe in. Feel the hips moving upward and your elbows moving out to open up your chest. As you exhale out, fold deeper. Let yourself go. Now exhale. Let the hands release. Slightly bend your knees. Keep the knees stacked over the ankle. Tuck your chin and then slowly come up one vertebra at a time. Take your time. Roll up. Ride the breath in. Once you're up, roll the shoulder blades up. Feel that breath coming in. Exhale out. Let the shoulders come down. Ride the breath out. Step that left foot out. Right foot out. Now walk the feet out a little wider if you can. This time, turn to your left. Again, keep the legs straight. Get the hips squared up to the front. Press into the outer edge of that back foot. You can press into the heel and drop the toes down. If that hurts the ankle, step it back a little bit. Okay? Keep those hips forward. Now inhale. Look up toward the ceiling. Exhale. Fold forward. Drop your hands down to the outside and inside of that left foot. Or hold onto your ankle, your shin, or even your thigh, depending on your flexibility. Now as you breathe in, lengthen the front leg. Without locking it, press into the palms. Chest down toward the thighs. Feel the lengthening in that front leg. Pressure into the outer edge of the back foot. Move it up if you have to. Exhale. Now release. As you release, press into the outer foot. Bring your hands up. Arm right by the ears. Now let the torso come up. Pivot all around to the opposite side, going heel toe. Take that stance. Leg is straight. Press to the outer edge of that back foot. Square your hips up. Exhale. Now fold. Reach those hands down to the inside and the outside, again, of that right foot. Breathe in. Lengthen your spine. Press the palms into the mat if you can, or hold on to the ankle, your shin, or the thigh. Lengthen that front leg. Now fold. Chest toward the thigh. Let yourself go. Release into it. Exhale, release. Inhale. Extend those arms out. Bring them up right by the ears, then lift that torso up. Ride the breath in. Pivot toward our front. Bring your hands to the waist again. Walk those feet in. Slowly, heel toe, heel toe. Got into mountain pose. Now as you're sitting here, palms facing forward, I want you to concentrate on your feet. We're going to ground. Now, right at the bottom of the large toe, the bottom of the pinky toe, and the center of the heels. Feel that grounding into the earth. Let your hips relax. Let your toes relax to the floor. Now feel the energy coming from the top of your head, flowing down through the body, the shoulders, out through the fingers, down through the torso, and into the earth. Inhale, rise those arms up. Big breath in, expansion. Reach the hands up. Exhale, like you're sitting in the seat. Push your hips back. Arms stay by the ears. Look down toward the floor about a 45-degree angle. Let your hips move back. This is a powerful pose. Hey Google, alarm off. Again, feel the energy, the hips moving back. Fierce pose. Stack the knees and your ankles, toes pointing forward. Now exhale. Step into the feet, bring your hands down to your heart center as you straighten up. Ride that breath. Hands come all the way down to your side. Relax into your position. Let your shoulders relax and feel the flush of energy from the top of the head all the way down through the body. Woo! Shaka, that was a good one. I like that one. I have to look at that one myself. Aloha. Hey, again, we only got a few more days left. The last couple of days, we're going to try and wrap everything up. We're going to put it all together. It's going to be a little bit of speed with this stretching. Okay? Only got a couple more days left of this, but go ahead, right over to the left, smash the next video, or over to the right, go ahead, subscribe. Hit the bell after you subscribe so you get all the updates. Aloha, my friends.